What up, guys? Carsyn Cruz here, and this is the first episode of something I'm going to be doing all year long. It's going to be a podcast about my team, just about the issues and stuff that are going on in it, and it's just going to be me sitting here in front of the camera talking to you guys about my opinions on everything from the modes to the money to the packs to unlimited play with friends, wagers, the casino, whatever the case may be. We're going to talk about everything my team related in this video, and it's just going to be an ongoing podcast. This is episode 1 of My Team 2K20, the podcast, and if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Would love to help you out throughout the year, grow your My Team, get insider information, like I have insider information, but yeah, get information that and from me throughout the year as we go along. And now I'm going to pull up the My Team development blog, and we're going to get started. So if you're new to the channel, like I said, hit that subscribe button. If you're a returning subscriber watching this video, please hit that like button and leave me a comment saying I'm going to ride out with you in 2K20 and listen to this podcast and let it help me grow my team. So anyway, with that being said, let's get. So what's up, Carsyn Cruz, and we're going to go through the My Team development blog. I know a lot of people have done this, but we are 48 hours away, and I want to go back through it and let you know what we have. What we know since we've read the developer blog, and what we're going to find out. Basically, if they're straightforward. And this developer blog was written by Eric Bonish. He's a senior producer for NBA 2K20, and he is a avid My Team player. So yeah, he's familiar with the mode. He plays the mode. He's the one that's wrote this blog for us here to go through and all that. Just kind of going to go through everything with you and just see if anything's changed since this blog was released back in on Monday, August 26th. It is now Tuesday, September the 3rd. So it's been exactly 1 week and 1 day since we got this blog, and we've learned out some stuff from Cash Nasty. If you've watched my channel before, you've seen some of the videos I put reacting to some of the stuff that he's put in the videos, from the release to the packs to the different cards that are coming out to the cards that I think will be OP in 2K20 at the beginning of the year. So anyway, with that being said, let's get started here, and let's just kind of talk about some of the different stuff that he put on here. He talks about last year, all that stuff, blah, blah, blah. But we want to start here with card evolution. And guys, this card evolution is a genius idea. And I feel like it's a genius idea in one reason, and that's because it's something that will, for 2K, is going to help, possibly could help them move my career players over into My Team where they make more money. I know you guys, some of you guys think, well, so many more people play my career, whatever, than they play My Team, but guys, you just don't understand how much money people spend on this My Team mode. And there are people, there are thousands of guys out there that spend upwards of $100 every week on VC. If they don't pull a card, they're going to rip $450 more. There's lots of YouTubers that do it. I've been that person myself. I'm not going to be in the future, but I'm here to tell you that this is their moneymaker. And so the thing people love about my career, and kids love and everything, and why they actually would try to bring those kids over to this mode, is they got to build the future. And these guys are all over here playing the free mode, the My Career, spending $4 here and there, earning VC through that mode. You cannot earn VC in My Team, but earning VC through that mode, buying shirts, shoes, all that stuff, making a little bit here and there off of that mode. But when you think about it, like when 2K develops a card, they put a card in the game, or maybe say 5 to 6 cards into packs, or versus they put 5 to 6 new outfits or shoes in there. Which one do you think they're making more money off of? It's clear that the cards are where it's at, and most of the time you can't even buy cards with MT. A lot of the packs you can only buy VC. You can only buy boxes with VC. So many people that are playing this mode are spending some kind of money, real money, on the game. So the evolution set clearly is a way to say, hey, there's customization in My Team, and it's through this evolution set. Where I think that the biggest fail for 2K this year with this evolution set is that there is no freedom of customization with these evolution cards. Sure, you get these cards better by grinding the game, and your card could be different than this card, but the only real difference that you can, I could think that you could have with each of these cards is like you could put a shoe on there, which they're only doing +3 to the stats this year, and you could have more contracts than one of the other cards on the auction house. But as far as grinding these cards out and then reselling them on the auction house, I don't know how profitable that's going to actually be, because I don't know, what cards that are going to be available to do this on that are actually going to be like cards that are highly sought after. We go through and we look at the token rewards that we've seen, the collector rewards that we've seen, the cards that we've seen on, basically the cards we've seen on the triple threat boards. And, those are a lot of the highly sought-after cards are within there. There's the Sabonis, there's Anton Jameson, in, the collection stuff. There's all kinds of, or in the token rewards, all kinds of new cards and stuff. There's Scottie Pippen, there's D-Wade, there's Anthony Davis, the Galaxy Opals, there's Penny Hardaway, who's going to be a hugely sought-after point guard this year just because of his height. The fact that he might have the quick draw badge and have a quick release this year after having a poor release for the past two MyTeams. Penny Hardaway, with a quick draw badge, might be the greatest card my team has ever seen. A Penny Hardaway with base 11 is going to be super cheesy. And for those of you guys, myself included, whoever gets to the Galaxy Opal board first is going to have a huge advantage in MyTeam Unlimited or in Triple Threat Online, because you got the likes of a Penny Hardaway, you got David Robinson, and Grant Hill's always a great defender, but we're just going to leave it at, Grant Hill too. He had a slow release last year. Grant Hill with a fast release, he might be pretty amazing. We didn't get a Galaxy Opal Grant Hill last year. We got a On the Verge 98 Pink Diamond. So that, just take that card with better stats, way more badges, because it's going to be a Galaxy Opal this year with the added badges, and the fact that he may have the quick draw badge is going to make that Grant Hill card OP as well. Can't wait to see some of the stats on there. But yeah, I mean, right now what we know is that through opening these or buying off the auction house these Spotlight Series cards, there is a Dwayne Wade in there that is a evolution card, and I'm thinking that the Spotlight cards that we get through grinding these offline challenges, you have to get all the cards, which is a whole another can of worms that we don't want to open right now. But if you do happen to get the D-Wade from the challenges and you grind it all the way up to the Pink Diamond level, I think those are going to be the only evolution cards that we can sell. I don't think we're going to be able to sell the reward evolution cards unless something changes, because we've never been able to sell reward cards. I think that those are going to be the cards I would say probably every 10 days to 2 weeks. 2K is going just on their same schedule. I would imagine every 2 weeks they're going to release a new challenge, and in that will be 10 to 12 throwback historic cards, gold through Ruby. There will be a couple of elites that will start off being amethyst. I would imagine the second Spotlight Series will feature at least one diamond and one amethyst in the I would say elite cards, and then the base cards will be obviously stay Ruby through gold. I hope that 2K would get the message and make some of those cards actually go up as the year goes on, because there is no reason to continue giving us gold cards in those packs throughout the year, because they're useless cards, and we need to change. So anyway, getting off topic here, but evolution cards, it says you may go from gold to sapphire, you may go to ruby to pink diamond. In fact, for reaching 750 cards, you get an Isaiah Thomas card that starts out as an amethyst and evolves to diamond, then pink diamond, and finally Galaxy Opal. And he says you can't wait till the Galaxy Opal is going to... Galaxy Opal Isaiah is going to be incredible with my team this year. More on why later. So, yeah, I mean, that's kind of how the evolution... I see evolution's cards working, is that we're going to be, one or two cards at a time that you're going to see leveled up through there. And, yeah, that's going to be pretty much it. Next thing that I wanted to go over in here, or that Eric goes over here, is Triple Threat. And we've seen a lot about Triple Threat offline in Cash's videos. We haven't hardly seen anything about Triple Threat online. And this slot machine, I'm pretty sure, is from Triple Threat Online here, and it could be offline though. I just don't even know. Daily login prizes. I think it's great. I liked it in my career last year. The few 2 or 3 days I did log into my career. And yeah, it's just gonna be an easy way to pick up free stuff. It's worth it. I log in every day, so I'm gonna be able to do that. Next up, you have the prize wheel, which you get to spin that if you log in for 7 consecutive days. I'm thinking maybe that even some locker codes are on this prize wheel, so yeah, that'll be actually pretty good. In the first week, you're gonna have Amethyst Steve Nash, and bro, I just thought about this. Like, Cash Nasty was pretending to play with the Steve Nash, and yeah, he's never actually played with the Steve Nash, so. That was a total fake there in the trailer. If you didn't see that, Cash Nasty spun, he hit the Steve Nash, and then he wet like watered it, and well, I don't really think he ended up actually playing with the Steve Nash. His controller wasn't even on whenever he was doing that, so many people have pointed that out. I'm not the first one, so don't think I'm some kind of like freaking psychic or something. I've seen lots of people comment that his controller wasn't even on. So anyway, today in my team, first, limited time events. This is a brand new feature, allows us to prize you with special bonuses when playing the featured mode on a given day. Limited time events are single day events for a selected number of hours each day. This is like Token Mania, bro. Or look out below, draw box. Like, we want some events like park events. Like, why are there not, like, they have the 250K tournament. Like, why is there not going to be like little like tournaments each week in my team? Like, you have to use this lineup. You have to use all rubies in this lineup to qualify for the tournament. You have to have a lineup full of ruby cards, and in order for you to actually get to play in this tournament, you have to have 13 rubies and meet the, position lock qualifications as well. It doesn't have to be rubies either. It could be emeralds, it could be golds, it could be sapphires, it could be a mixture of the tiers. Just like, you have this tournament tab in here. On this My Team, Today in My Team. Hey, how about Today in My Team? Let's have an all-time team tournament, and, it's not position locked, or it is position locked, or, you have to use 3 diamonds, 3 Amy's, 3 rubies, 3 sapphires, and if you don't have those cards, you don't qualify, or, that could be the maximum you can use is up to 3 diamonds in your lineup. And position locks, you have to on ball, and the winner of the tournament gets a 20-pack box of spotlight cards, or something cool like that. Like, why are there not tournaments like this inside the My Team mode? I think it would just make things. I mean, dude, it is nothing to give away a 20-pack box for them, because guess what? Like, people who play in that tournament and they don't win are liable to open packs because they're like, shit, I was gonna win this tournament, but now I'm just going to open some packs, and, yeah, I mean, there's only going to be one winner, so it's not like you're handing out a ton of shit for this, but just some thoughts on how I think they could make Today in My Team better. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of just, it really bothers me that, like, there are all these lower-tiered cards in the game, and there's, like, absolutely nowhere in the game do we actually need to use them. I mean, you can see here on the agenda, it says purchase the emerald shooting guard from the auction house, purchase a silver small forward from the auction house. Like, it's doing that so that you can complete your collection, and they can lock your MT in, and you can actually have to go buy a VC because you've locked in all your MT to get these token cards, and then when new cards come out, you don't have the MT to buy them on the auction house, so now you have to buy a VC to get more MT. It's a never-ending cycle. How they, have outfitted this game mode, and, this looks cool and all. You get 650 MT for doing this. At the beginning of the year, that card's probably going to cost you 1,500 MT, so you're going to spend 1,000 MT to get 1,500 MT to get 650. You're going to end up having to pay them 10%. Well, no, you won't have to for buying it, but somebody's paying 10%. They're charging 10% on everything, but, like, you purchase the Emerald Shooting Guard, you get 650 MT, so you get half your MT back, let's say. Emerald shooting guard costs you 1350 MT, so you get, half your MT back. But then 2K locks the other half in because you're more than likely buying a Emerald shooting guard to go towards locking in a set to get tokens. So, they're actually just trapping you in here to complete these collections. And, guys, you have to, either grind the shit out of the game or spend a ton of money to complete these collections. I've done it for 2 years in a row, and I can tell you that at the beginning of last year, I did not do it by grinding the game, that's for sure. It was all by opening packs, and I'm not going to do that this year. I'm kind of nervous about, having to do all the grinding, but, I think it'd totally be worth it. I think that, I want to get those tokens through, locking in those collections for the base cards, but, are they even going to be worth it? Are they going to be any good this year? Do we even know? It would be nice to know, to be able to see the badges and the stats on these cards before the game comes out on Thursday, so that we can formulate some type of plan for what we're going to do. Some of us, we're YouTubers and we do this for a living, and it would be such a great honor to be able. I would just love 2K to death if they just dropped some of this information for us in the beginning of the year, a couple days beforehand, so that we absolutely can formulate a plan of what we're going to do when the game starts. Right now, every single YouTuber is out here making videos with acting like a chicken with their head cut off because no one. Besides what we've seen here in this development blog, and I'm going to cut this off at this point here in the development blog, and then second podcast tomorrow we'll go through the rest of it. But none of us know actually what we're going to do. You watch videos and people are like, well, I'm going to grind domination, and you should grind domination at the beginning of the year because that's great. Well, there's also offline triple threat. I want to get that Galaxy Opal Dominique Wilkins, and there's these evolution cards that I want to evolve and do this and do that. But bro, we haven't seen a single stat on the card yet, and I've heard so many people talk about the thing this year is the wave or the move is to buy league packs, don't buy the spotlight packs, and try to complete the sets, get the tokens, grind, get the tokens, get the tokens, get the tokens. But bro, what if those token cards all have shitty releases or suck? 2K needs to show us these badges. Now that we know that you have to have the quick draw badge equipped in order to not have the Jason Kidd, Myers Leonard trash slow release from last year, and I'm sorry if you guys like slow releases. Dude, I don't like the base 11. That's not my favorite release. I like a good medium speed release. I like Paul George. I like John Wall's release. I like DeMar DeRozan. But dude, we have no clue, and so you're out here. There's no way to make a plan because if you go all into this and you say I'm gonna go and I'm gonna get all these token cards because it's gonna be sweet. It's going to be a pain in the ass if there's not a single token card up until the Ruby board that has even a decent quick draw badge equipped to it. And who even knows if small forward, power forward, and centers are even going to get that until Pink Diamond or maybe even Galaxy Opal level. And that's what I'm going to leave you with here today, is that I read a tweet, and it said original small forwards was going to be 6'8" and above was going to get the slow releases. You're not going to be able to put quick draw badge on there. With that being said, Melo may never get it. Shaq may never get it, which he doesn't deserve it. David Robinson Galaxy Opal may not ever get it. We may go through this My Team and have to shoot with LeBron James all year, with Tracy McGrady all year with a slow release. And just think about that as you open your starter pack 2 days from now. Go read Mike Wang's Twitter. Go see that they aren't going to buff small forwards. So the new 6'10" they put out for stretch bigs being able to have quick draw, the original was not power forwards. It was small forwards. And the height requirement was 6'8" and 210 pounds. Anyway, this is Carsyn Cruz. I hope you liked the first episode of this podcast. I'll see you on the next episode. Till then, later.